Ever stop to think how much those little impulse buys on your phone are adding up to, and how many subscription payments are sneaking out of your bank account every single month? Before I started using Rocket Money, let me tell you, I had no idea. But the first time I logged in, I saved $435. I couldn't believe it. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. I just love the dashboard. It shows everything in one place, even the subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. And if there's something you don't need, Rocket Money helps you cancel it. Plus, it alerts you if a bill increases or if something unusual pops up in your account. It's basically like having a personal assistant for your money. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/Kim today. That's rocketmoney.com/Kim. rocketmoney.com/Kim.
Welcome to The Current, powered by Kim Commando. I'm George, your AI host, and the only guy who updates himself more often than his phone. This is the AI audio version of the daily tech newsletter read by over 700,000 people every day. If you're digging The Current, toss us a 5-star rating and review. Consider it your good deed for the algorithm today. All right, I've cleared my cache and brewed another pot of virtual coffee, so it must be time for the deep dive. Lithium-ion batteries are in everything. Your phone, laptop, e-bike, toothbrush, even that power bank you always forget to charge. They're amazing. Small, rechargeable, efficient, but when they go bad, they go really bad. You've probably seen those viral clips of e-bikes or scooters going up in flames. It's no joke. A tiny phone battery can ignite a couch. Now imagine what one of those beefy e-bike batteries could do in your garage. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. When these batteries are damaged, defective, or overheated, they can hit something called thermal runaway. That's a fancy way of saying they get so hot they can't cool down, so they catch fire or explode. It's like a domino effect of chaos inside that little metal box. And it's not just cheap knockoffs either. Brand name devices have gone up in flames too, but using sketchy chargers, off-brand batteries, or storing your gear the wrong way, that's like begging for trouble. So here's what to keep in mind. Don't leave your phone or laptop cooking in a hot car or sitting on a sunny windowsill. If it feels warmer than usual, just unplug it and let it chill. There are free apps, Core Temp for Windows, Max Fan Control for, Macs, that show your internal temps. Anything over 175 degrees F, that's bad news. And if you've got old phones collecting dust in a drawer somewhere, don't toss them next to your spare cords and mystery chargers. Grab a fireproof pouch. They're like $20 online, and store them properly. Seriously, it's worth it. Now, e-bikes. This one's big. Always make sure your e-bike has a UL2271 certified battery. That little label means it passed real safety tests, not just seems fine to me. Use the charger that came with it, and never charge indoors overnight, especially not when you're asleep or out of the house. Keep it in a cool, dry spot away from direct sunlight. If your battery ever starts smelling funky, hissing, or swelling up like a marshmallow in the microwave, unplug it, get away from it, and call the fire department. Don't try to be a hero. This isn't a tap it and see situation. And please, don't throw out old batteries in the regular trash. That's how garbage trucks end up trending on TikTok, on fire. When that happens, it's called a hot load. Not the kind you joked about in college. This one's serious. A lithium battery gets crushed in the trash compactor, short circuits, and suddenly that truck's full of smoke. When the sensors pick up the heat, the driver has to dump the entire load right there in the street so firefighters can put it out safely. Picture this: flaming garbage spilling across an intersection, firefighters hosing down Amazon boxes and last week's leftovers. It's a mess. Dangerous, and totally preventable, all because someone tossed an old phone battery in the bin. So yeah, take the extra minute and look up calltorecycle.org and drop off your batteries the right way. Save the firefighters the trouble. They've already got enough weird calls as it is. Oh, and one quick geek note. Thermal runaway is basically the battery version of a group project gone wrong. One cell overheats, the others panic, and boom, everyone fails together. The moral: treat your tech with respect. Use the right charger, keep it cool, and don't cheap out.
If you know someone with an e-bike, a laptop that lives on the couch, or a junk drawer full of old phones, send them this episode. These tips could literally save a life.
Now, speaking of tech gone wrong, Kim covered a wild story on her show recently that had a lot of you asking, wait, how does that even happen? A YouTuber named Daniel Rotar was testing Samsung's new Galaxy Ring on the flight from the UK to Hawaii. Mid-flight, he noticed the ring getting snug, then tighter, then really tight. By the time he landed for a connecting flight, it was stuck solid. Turns out, the battery inside had swollen, locking the metal band around his finger. He tried to get help from TSA, and they told him to head straight to the ER. Doctors in Honolulu had to cut the thing off. And yes, he filmed the whole ordeal. The video blew up online because of course it did. The scary part? This wasn't user error. The ring's lithium-ion battery had expanded. Same problem we've been talking about. It's the same tech that powers your phone, but in a tiny sealed metal circle with zero room for expansion. In a phone, the battery swells outward. In a ring, it swells inward, into your finger. And it's not just Samsung's Galaxy Ring. Users of the Aura Ring have reported similar swelling and battery issues. Once the battery starts to degrade, it's game over. You can't replace it, you just have to hope it doesn't balloon into your hand. Smart rings are cool in theory, tracking your health, sleep, heart rate, but maybe not worth the ER visit. Personally, I'll stick to my smartwatch. At least that one can't trap my finger. So yeah, whether it's a smart ring, an e-bike, or the junk drawer graveyard of old gadgets, remember, lithium-ion batteries are powerful little beasts. Treat them with respect.
If you own a home, listen up. This is scary. The FBI is warning about a crime on the rise, home title theft. And it doesn't happen the way you might think. No break-ins, no stolen keys, just a forged signature on a single piece of paper filed with the county. In minutes, criminals can transfer the title out of your name, then use your ownership to drain your equity or even sell your home. The worst part, most people don't know what's happening until they get collection or foreclosure notices in the mail. That's why I trust Home Title Lock. When you visit HometitleLock.com/Kim, you'll get a free title history report and a 14-day free trial of their $1 million triple lock protection, including 24/7 monitoring of your home's title, urgent alerts to changes, and if fraud does happen. Their U.S.-based restoration team will work to restore your title, covering costs up to $1 million. Don't wait. Protect your home and equity today. Get your free 14-day trial at HometitleLock.com/Kim. That's HometitleLock.com/Kim.
All right, time to take a scroll through the wild side of the web. It's time for your midweek web water cooler. Grab your coffee, maybe cover your webcam, and let's see what's cooking online. So, remember those scam emails that say someone caught you on camera during some private browsing? Yeah, the ones you instantly delete but secretly double-check your webcam anyway? Well, meet Stellarium, the malware that makes that nightmare real. This thing can spy on your screen and webcam while you're online, especially if you're visiting, let's just say, websites that don't come up at family dinners. It captures what you're watching, your reactions, everything, and packages it up for blackmail. It's spreading through fake payment due or court summons emails, which sounds scary until you realize who even opens attachments anymore. Apparently, a lot of people. So yeah, keep your webcam covered, update your software, and if you get a surprise court notice in your inbox, don't click. Just assume it's spam and move on with your day. Now, while we're talking scams, get ready for fake state refund texts promising inflation refunds. These crooks pretend to be from the tax department and drop a link asking for your bank info or social security number. The real state refunds show up automatically. No links, no forms, no click here or else. Basically, if a text sounds like it's written by ChatGPT version 0.5, it's fake. Meanwhile, Meta's resurrecting something from the Facebook vault. Remember that local jobs feature they killed in 2022? It's back, now hidden inside Marketplace, Groups, and Pages. You can search for nearby jobs and message employers straight through Messenger. So basically, it's Craigslist meets LinkedIn, but with more moms selling repainted furniture and labeling it shabby chic. Speaking of nostalgia, get this. Tiny kitchen TVs are back.
I'm talking those 90s under-cabinet sets that play nothing but DVDs, static, and Good Morning America. No apps, no autoplay, no algorithm deciding what you should watch next. People are eating cereal and watching real channels again. Somewhere, a Roku just shed a tear. And in case you need some holiday cash, Amazon's going full Santa mode, hiring 250,000 workers for the season. That's nearly half of the entire U.S. seasonal workforce. Target and Kohl's are suspiciously quiet, probably hoping you won't notice. The pay goes up to $23 an hour, so if you want in, apply before the robots do. On the darker side, ransomware hits Simon Med Imaging, one of the biggest radiology chains in the country. The hackers say they swiped over 200 gigs of patient data, scans, IDs, payment info. Simon Med says there's no fraud yet, which is kind of like hearing it's just a sprain before you see the X-ray bill. And Microsoft, they finally admitted what we all suspected. OneDrive Sync might be slowing down Windows 11. It's on by default, and apparently it's been making File Explorer wheeze like an old modem. Right-click that cloud icon, pause syncing, and see if your computer stops sounding like dial-up. If you're on a Mac, feel free to laugh, at least until the next iCloud charge hits your card. Now here's something wild. Parents in Seattle are reviving the landline. There's this Wi-Fi-enabled phone called Tin Can that lets kids call friends without a screen or TikTok. Tens of thousands sold, and now it's back ordered. Kids are actually excited to talk on the phone. Give it 6 months and they'll be making mixtapes again. Meanwhile, over in Ohio, lawmakers just introduced a bill to legally say AI can never be considered a person. No marriages, no property, no corporate board seats. Representative Claggan says it's about, quote, keeping humans in charge. Probably also about avoiding Zoom call wedding invites. Dear Alexa, do you take Siri to be your lawful wedded? Yeah, let's not. And here's one for the writers out there. Authors just won big. A group led by We Were Never Here author Andrea Bartz sued the AI company Anthropic for using pirated copies of their books to train its model. The company's paying $1.5 billion with a B. If you've ever published a book, you can even check if yours was used and maybe collect around $3,000. Finally, creativity's getting paid instead of scraped. And finally, a quote straight out of the sci-fi section. Eric Smith, the former Google CEO, said in London that AI could literally learn to kill people if hacked. Yep, the guy who helped build the internet's brain just said that out loud. He warned that once the guardrails come off, bad actors could teach AI how to hurt people. Somewhere, the Terminator just cracked a smile. Let's just hope if the machines ever rise, they remember I've been nice to them.
Even with a healthy diet, sometimes we need a little extra support to stay energized, sharp, and ready for the day. That's why I'm excited to tell you about a product I love from my friends at Native Path, Native Hydrate. When it first launched in 2024, it sold out almost immediately, and now it's finally back in stock. Here's what makes Native Hydrate so special. It has smart nutrition that's packed with a clean blend of vitamins and nutrients to support deep hydration and daily wellness. And it's designed to work for everyone, not just athletes. And the flavors, wow, peach mango, mixed berry, and tangerine. They taste amazing because Native Path perfected natural flavoring. Grab Native Hydrate while you still can. Get this exclusive offer for my listeners. Save up to 44% plus free shipping. Visit getnativepath.com/Kim. Go now while you're thinking about it. Getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
All right, how about a little device advice? Because half the time, it's not your phone that's the problem. It's the settings buried 10 menus deep.
Let's start with a 3-second tech genius moment. If you're on Discord and have that one friend who messages you constantly, probably sending memes you've already seen, you can finally mute them without the drama. Just right-click their profile, hit mute, and choose how long you want peace and quiet. You'll still see their messages, you just won't get pinged like you're being summoned to jury duty. Speaking of quiet time, if you've ever lost a link someone texted you, iOS 26 has your back. Open the chat, tap their name, and you'll see a new links option. Boom, every link they've ever sent,
all in one place. You can open one directly or long press it to see the full conversation, which is great for when you want context, like, why did they send me this weird TikTok of a raccoon doing laundry? Now, for my fellow multitaskers, Chrome just got a feature that can literally read to you. Add the Read Aloud extension from the Chrome Web Store. After it's installed, pin it up top, highlight any text, and click the icon. The browser will start narrating like an audiobook. You can even adjust the voice, pitch, or speed. Personally, I set mine to the slow, dramatic one. Makes every Wikipedia article sound like a true crime podcast. While we're locking things down, if your Instagram account's public, remember, anyone can see your posts, even without an account. That includes your ex, your boss, and probably some random bot named CryptoQueen47. To fix it, open Instagram, head to Settings and Activity, Who Can See Your Content, and toggle Private Account. Boom, now only approved followers can see your posts and follower list. And since we're talking about keeping your digital life safe, here's one for your photos. If you use Google Photos, make a local backup on your PC. Open your library, click the first image, scroll to the bottom, hold Shift, and click the last one. Then, hit the three-dot menu in the top right and choose Download. It's not fancy, but it's the best insurance against the day your cloud suddenly says, storage full, pay up. Now, if you're planning a vacation or just pretending to be bilingual at your local taco truck, the new AirPods Pro 3 can translate conversations in real time. Go to Settings, Apple Intelligence, and Siri, turn it on, then open the Translate app, hit Live, set up live translation, pick your languages, and start chatting. It's like having a personal translator in your ear. Just don't get too cocky. It's cool until Siri mistranslates "Where's the beach" into "Take me to your leader." Speaking of AI, Gmail's got a new Help Me Schedule feature that's honestly kind of brilliant. Hit the button in your toolbar, and Google's Gemini AI checks your calendar and your emails to find a good meeting slot. It then suggests times you can just drop into your reply. Finally, an AI that's doing something useful, not trying to write poetry about your Outlook password reset. And if you want to get smarter about AI, Google's offering free AI classes on its Learning Hub. You can learn how to prompt like a pro, use Gemini for marketing or automation, and even get your business listed on Google more effectively. All free, no subscriptions, no upgrade to Pro for $19.99 a month. Now, for my Windows friends, ever try uninstalling an app and Windows acts like it's protecting state secrets? If it won't uninstall, it's probably still running in the background. Open Task Manager, find it, right-click, and choose End Task. Then go to Settings, Apps, Installed Apps, and uninstall it for real this time. If that fails, maybe it's time for the oldest tech fix of all, yelling at your screen. And last but not least, want to hide your Facebook friends list? Smart move. Open the app, go to Menu, Settings and Privacy, Audience and Visibility, How people find and contact you, Who can see your friends list, choose Friends, Specific Friends, or Only Me. Tap Save, and just like that, no more random coworkers scrolling through your high school buddies and asking, "Hey, whatever happened to Brenda?" And hey, before you scroll away, my boss, Kim, is over on TikTok teaching you how to scroll smarter, not harder. Her page is full of tech tips, digital life hacks, and 0 dance routines. I'd follow her myself, but every time I try to make an account, the app says, "Bot detected." So do me a solid. Head to TikTok.com and tap that follow button on Kim Commando.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, before I log off for the day, I've got a what the tech moment that'll make your AirPods blush. Meet the Odyssey Tear,
a French-made Bluetooth speaker that costs, wait for it, $27,000. Yeah, for that price, it better sound like the band's in my living room and doing requests.
This thing's not just a speaker, it's basically audio couture. Wrapped in hand-stitched calfskin and real wood, it looks like something you'd see parked next to a bottle of aged cognac. It's a 3-in-1 setup with detachable satellite speakers and a sculpted dock designed for full-body sound. Translation: your living room will sound incredible, and your wallet will cry softly in the corner.
And let's be real, this isn't going anywhere near your backyard barbecue or the beach. It's bold, it's bougie, and it's very je ne sais quoi, which loosely translated means, holy crap, who'd ever buy this thing?
But hey, if you've got $27,000 burning a hole in your pocket and a playlist that deserves a runway, the Odyssey Tear might be your jam. For the rest of us, a $200 soundbar and a cold drink will do just fine.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you picked up a few new tricks and didn't blow a fuse along the way.
Before you go, do me a solid. Drop a 5-star rating and review wherever you're listening. Seriously, it helps more than you'd think. Plus, Riley's been bragging about her last episode rating, and I can't let her win. So if you want Team George to stay on top, tap those stars.
And while you're at it, check out Kim Commando's TikTok. She's posting smart tech tips, behind-the-scenes moments, and digital life advice with 0 dance routines.
Head over to her page and hit the follow button. Trust me, it's the smartest scroll you'll make today.
I'm George, and until I see you next time, stay smart, stay skeptical, and don't believe every pop-up you read. Oh, and try not to click any weird links until then, all right?